Members of the Navua community, ladies and gentlemen, Bula Vinaka, and a very good morning to you all. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm delighted to be here in Navua as our Honorable Prime Minister distributes these new approval notices and secures a more certain and more prosperous future for 68 families in the Vakacegu, Naitata, Tokotoko and Wainivedio subdivisions. Families who from now and onward will be granted a 99-year leases on that land that they've long called home. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to begin by thanking our Honorable Prime Minister for his vision and commitment to making the regularization of this squatter settlement a reality. For up to 40 years, some of you have lived here as squatters without the comfort and dignity of land ownership. But today, ladies and gentlemen, that all changes. Today, because of this government, and today, mostly because of this Prime Minister, we are able to grant these approval notices and bring security and stability into your lives. So thank you, sir. Thank you for your leadership and for everything that you do for our nation. Just this week, ladies and gentlemen, our Prime Minister has been working extensively with the United Nations to prepare Fiji to lead the global fight against climate change. Because as you all know, he'll be taking the cause of small island states and of all vulnerable, low-lying areas direct to the international community as president of COP23, the UN negotiations on how to confront climate change and its effects. With global warming and its catastrophic effects present a serious threat, and I will echo the words of our Prime Minister, we cannot allow that threat to limit the great potential of our nation. We have to sustain our ambition for the future, and we have to keep up our good work, the work that has made Fiji the strongest it has ever been, and that has given the Fijian people access to opportunity like never before. This government, ladies and gentlemen, will not let the threat of climate change prevent our vision for Fiji from becoming reality. Our Prime Minister promised a better Fiji, and we have built one. And he will continue to do his duty for our people, both abroad and here at home. And this handover, ladies and gentlemen, is part of that commitment. Up until now, you may have called the land you occupy your home, but it hasn't truly been your home. You haven't had legal status and protections. You've lived with insecurity, and you haven't been certain that you can pass on what you've built to your children and your children's children. All of the work this government does is ultimately to build a better world for the next generation, to construct infrastructure spread across to services and bring prosperity into our country so that our young people can be proud of the nation they will one day lead. And here in Navua, you should also be able to advance yourselves and your community with the knowledge that your progress is protected for those you love and care for. For too long, ladies and gentlemen, you were uncertain of your future here and unsure of what your children would inherit. You'd lacked that sense of belonging and ownership that many take for granted. But let me assure you that these days, or those days, are over. Today you can return to your homes with the knowledge that they are truly your own. You can sleep soundly knowing that the land beneath you belongs to you, as well as those who will come after you. Once you are given these notices, you cannot be evicted. And for the next 99 years, you are protected under the law and entitled to the land you hold. So you can build up your communities and make them stronger, and do so knowing that your time and money are well spent, and that your future is in your own hands, and that you are the sole masters of your fate. Gone are the days, ladies and gentlemen, where ordinary Fijians in Navua could be victimized by unscrupulous landlords, bullies who often times did not own the land at all and forced hard-working men and women to pay rent they were not owed and did not deserve. You need not pay any landlord to guarantee your security, as this government has already ensured it. And you need not fear that you will be exploited, as we will deal harshly with any who seek to abuse you. The benefits of the security of tenure that you are receiving extend even further. Ladies and gentlemen, you'll be able to mortgage your leases, to obtain loans from commercial banks, to build better homes. You can also access FNPF to improve your properties, or apply through government's housing grant to build your first home. So this is the day we can all celebrate, the realization of a promise made by our Honorable Prime Minister, and the start of a new chapter of stability, hope, and opportunity for these families. But we cannot forget that there are still far too many Fijians on state land living as squatters, and many who have lived for generations on land they cannot claim as their own. Fijians equally deserving of their own chance to experience the peace of mind you have been granted today. Fijians that this government fully intends to assist. Ladies and gentlemen, without this Honorable Prime Minister, we would not be able to have this second chance in life and a secure future. So thank you, Honorable Prime Minister. Thank you very much. Under our Prime Minister's leadership, ladies and gentlemen, this government has made the regularization of informal settlements on state land a major policy priority. And we will reach all of those awaiting their approval notices. Because as our PM has said many times, we cannot call our society just, and we cannot call it fair, so long as so many Fijians do not feel secure at home. To those families receiving your lease notices today, I ask that you pay close attention to the terms of your approval notice and make sure that you follow them as you are required by law. I also ask that you begin thinking about the enormous possibilities that have opened up for you and your families, and the progress you can make for yourselves and your community, and the future you can forge through your own hard work with commitment. Because that is what truly helps build a new Fiji. One nation, one people, united in our efforts to build a better country for us all. With those few words, ladies and gentlemen, I wish you all the very best. God bless Fiji. God bless our Honorable Prime Minister, and God bless us all. Vakacegu, thank you very much, and Dhanyavad.
Navua